Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday, last Friday of October. I'm hopeful that you will have the opportunity to enjoy the weekend. Don't forget to fall back, get a little extra hour of sleep. So I know everybody's excited about that. I just wanted to take a few minutes today. There's just a couple things that I wanted to touch base with you about. Obviously, we've started our second quarter, and there's a lot of information that has been coming your way today, and obviously a greater discussion. This morning, you received from the district about our learning modes for second semester and the ask that families start to make those decisions by November 9th. So I want to provide you some tools to be able to kind of be able to ask questions and think through. There's going to be questions. I am going to have a parent Q&A next Thursday from 6 to 7. The RSVP is in this newsletter. But I wanted to just show you a couple things that hopefully will help you as you sit down and have those conversations. Please include your son or daughter in those conversations if you're curious, and please feel free to ask me questions or someone here at the school if you have questions about specific things that you need to do for that application. I think one thing of note is that you want to all make sure you're paying attention to what the information was within that, and sit down and take some time to read through it. Don't skim it, and then you also will see it linked in my newsletter here again. So the first is just to show you how to find all the information that you might want to know about where we are in terms of our COVID data. So one of the pieces that I wanted to show you was the dashboard. You'll see that up here. When you go to the district website, dublinschools.net, you'll see here, you can view local data at this link. Click on that right there. That's going to take you to our analytics and targeted surveillance page. I'm going to come back to this here in a moment. What I really just wanted to do is show you that our dashboard is up and running. There is, it will show you when it was last updated. This whole dashboard is in conjunction or in collaboration with Ohio State University. So I would encourage you to take some time to look at all the different graphs and all the different pieces are there. Again, you'll notice, looks like some of these things have been updated from last night. Currently, we're at 276 cases per 100,000 of the population residing within a school district attendance zone. So this is pertinent data for you, and then information that for each building. I would anticipate you're going to see ours increase here a little bit. We've had a few more positive cases and some more quarantines, so I would see that that's going to come up. Remember, we're always going to be in a lag on that. It's never going to be real time as we go through that, and we're being very clear on what that looks like. Now, so that's the dashboard page. I would turn your attention to this link right here, Dublin City Schools Learning Mode Decision Making Guide. Click on that. That is the guide that was discussed at the board meeting, and really will help you kind of see the guideposts that the district is using to make decisions. This is not a singular decision by one individual, but the board, in conjunction with the committee that was formed and Dr. Hoadley, they've been discussing these at meetings. This kind of gives you an idea of how the district is going to approach throughout the rest of this school year. As you know, we're paused with the move into all in at this particular point in time. But I do think it's important for you to read through this and kind of process. You'll notice that the revised date is October 27th. Since this is on the district website, you'll see it updated as necessary. On the second page, there's a goal learning mode. Down in the bottom here, you'll note that it does give examples of potential learning mode shifts. Even if two of the three, if you go based off the data right now, you'll start to see how that data could be utilized. Again, that is not a singular decision, and I would caution using the data dashboard and this tool, and then assuming that's where the decision is going to go. I think that would be not the right process. I think this is just a guide. It is not something that you can sit down and say, okay, well, in 2 weeks, we're going to go here. So those are the pieces where you'll want to pay attention to. And again, where it says possible, where it's down here says if 2 of 3 primary factors meet or exceed, the district will consider a step up. That's possible. That doesn't mean that's what will happen. So I think there's a lot of factors that have to be in play, and Dr. Hoadley has shared this. It will be a data-driven decision based off of the information that's there. So if you do have questions about what that means and what that might look like, please feel free to email me or give me a call, and I'll happily walk through that with you. I'm also going to have a parent meeting next Thursday that we can discuss that. The third page is the secondary factors that I do think are pertinent, that could sway that 2 to 3 piece. If you're looking at it here and saying 2 to 3, well, we might meet 2 of the 3, but we might have some secondary factors that are becoming an issue. So therefore, for example, we could meet 2 of the 3, but we might be in purple in Franklin County. So therefore, that might be a conversation. I think it's important to know that the committee and the school board are reviewing all of this and trying to look at that data and trying to make the best decision possible. It's by no means a black or white process, and I understand that everybody would like it if it was black or white, but unfortunately, this is more complex than that. So hopefully, this is helpful for you in terms of understanding where those tools are for you to access. I really would encourage you. Pop over here again. I would encourage you to kind of take a look at this dashboard and then look at this piece. It is there, and those will be helpful to you. So that was the first thing. The second thing is a little less complicated, I think, and more just about you and your kids. I'm going to pop up here this. I love Liz and Molly. They have a book called No Hard Feelings that I read this summer, and I just find them to be, they make me smile. And anything that makes me smile right now is a good thing. And I think it goes along with how I've been feeling and how a lot of our teachers have been feeling and how a lot of you've been feeling and a lot of our students have been feeling. And what I want to share with you is that I understand academics is important. I understand that we have goals and we want to get to those places. But I also know that your social emotional well-being and your ability to function on a day-to-day is just as important. And last night in my parent meeting, I tried to speak directly to certain groups, especially parents. One is to let you parents know that you're doing a fantastic job. And I understand from being a parent myself how difficult this has been and how those relationships in your house of trying to go from being a parent to helping support the learning, and then just also holding expectations and working with a teenager, especially when you're not necessarily used to doing that from an education perspective. You're doing a good job. Your kids are great. They're making progress. Give yourself some grace, and allow yourself to know that you're doing a good job. And also, it's okay to take a break. It's okay not to nag your kid one day. And I'm saying that more for myself than anybody, but it's okay for you to take a break, or it's okay for you to sit down with your kids and watch a Netflix movie and maybe push that assignment to the side for a little bit. It doesn't mean you don't go back to it, but maybe you put in The Mandalorian this weekend and you watch a couple episodes just together and you sit down and enjoy that. So that's the first thing. Second thing, students, same thing. You're doing awesome. I'm proud of you. I love you. You're doing great. Give yourself some grace. You know what? You didn't get an assignment done in a timely fashion. You turned it in a day late. Okay, it happens. Just don't make it happen again. Get better the next time. And make sure you're taking care of yourself. And when your parents ask you or somebody asks you how you're doing, if you're really not doing okay, try to share what the feelings are. Are you overwhelmed? Are you feeling bad about a particular class? Do you need some help on something? Or do you just need to talk and vent and you're going to be okay? That's all right. You're allowed. Give yourself permission. Okay. Sometime this weekend, make sure you're doing some things that you enjoy so that you can kind of lose yourself a little bit and forget about all the other stuff that's going on. And that's going to mean different things for different people. Okay. Lastly is, check on each other, take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your friends, and don't assume when somebody says I'm doing okay that they are. You try to be there. And if they just need somebody to hang out with them, whether it's on FaceTime or whatever, don't be afraid to check in. How you doing? Okay, a text. That all of those things matter. So I put this up here from Liz and Molly just because I think it applies, and you could replace any word: the friend, the parent, the colleague, the teacher, the principal, whoever. You can follow these, and they're pretty straightforward and simple. If we do anything through this entire piece from now until it ends, we have to take care of each other. We have to be willing to take care of each other. We have to be willing to put we over me. Okay? Nobody's going to be able to navigate this by yourself, and you shouldn't. So please take some of those words and give yourself permission. Take care of yourself, take care of your friends, take care of your family, take care of your teachers. Tell them thank you, tell them you appreciate them, express gratitude, and know that that's the part that's going to fill your heart, and that's the part that's going to make you smile. Okay? And I firmly believe that. I appreciate all of you. I am so thankful each day, and I hope that if this maybe made you think for 30 seconds, then I hope it was worth it. Have a great weekend. Enjoy our last couple days of October. Happy Halloween, and we'll see everybody on Monday. All right, everybody. Thank you.